I guess I just started playing basketball at the age of 4 and just never looked back. I just kept going. You know what I'm saying? And then Kobe Bryant was always my inspiration. You know what I'm saying? It's very unfortunate that the situation that we're in with him, you got to find that person, I guess, that makes you want to do it, that drive and stuff. And he's definitely that person that made me want to do it and pursue it. So I just continued and worked at it, and I wanted to be the best at it. And I felt like I done those things definitely. And at times in life, when it comes to basketball, that it can be unfortunate at times, depending where you're playing at, situations like anything, like it can be tough. You know what I'm saying? Especially at the Division 1 level, like you can be better than this other kid, but he got politics on his side. Just growing up, I just kept working hard each and every day. I really didn't take any days off. You know, my background is the way I grew up, just like the life struggle made me want to continue also. No, it's just the work ethic. That's the only thing. That stays the same. And it's all the same, even from high school all the way until now overseas. Is in high school, you're gonna have everybody there. The first week, first 2 weeks, right? Everybody's gonna be there. But then that third week comes around, fourth week comes around. You started off with like 20 players. Then it cuts down to 17. No, oh, I got something I gotta do. Then as it cuts down, another week goes by, it cuts down again to like 12. Like, oh, then what's his face at? Then the next week it cut down to like 5. You know what I'm saying? It just keeps cutting down because everybody doesn't have that drive. Of course they made the team, they want to do it, but it's just like that's the difference right there. You got to keep going because you're gonna see everybody's gonna be in the gym at the same time with you. First day of tryouts, everybody's gonna be there. Everybody's gonna be there. But my goal wasn't to not necessarily beat everybody there. Well, it was, but the thing was that who's all gonna last long. That was my thing, and I've always been like long lasting when it came to difficult situations, if that makes sense. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to basketball and separating yourself, because I guess talking to Isaiah Thomas too, he told me when I was out there in Vegas with you guys, because he came out there. Um, Anybody can make it to the NBA. He says, "What sets yourself apart is the question that you just asked, and that's the work ethic." And he was telling me that LeBron James probably one of the hardest teammates he's ever had. You know, LeBron James will be in the gym 3 hours before practice. He said he may not be doing nothing, but he's there. And it was funny though the way he said it though, because he laughed like he just may just be sitting there, but he's there. You know what I'm saying? Like, and you see him, and he's doing something, and then he is to court. I'm there an hour and a half, so he beats me to the gym an hour and a half. So it's just like little things like that, like being the first one there, being the last one to leave, a whole bunch of stuff that's gonna separate yourself from everybody. My mom, you know what I'm saying? My mom is huge. I gotta make sure, our family's in the best situation because we grew up with um, nothing, to be honest. So just trying to put our family in the best situation possible for us all to succeed. And, out of all of us, I'm the closest one to doing that. So that's kind of what keeps me going. High school, I coached a high school team before I came out here. It was so crazy. My goal for them is to get them to college. And I guess if we just talk about high school, is that train. If you want to go Division 1, train as if you're already going. Don't train for next year. Don't train for your freshman year to your sophomore year, your sophomore year to your junior year. Oh, my junior year is about to be better than my sophomore year. No. If you train as if you're going Division 1 already, like, yo, I'm going, this is where I'm going to go. Even if you don't have the offer, you're already a step ahead. When you get to college, freshmen and sophomores, train as if you're going to the professional level, because that's the difference. And when you get to the professional level, right? Remember at Impact how the NBA 3-point line is there and stuff like that? It's like, if you don't train for that, you're shot short every time. You ain't got no legs for that. You got to train as if you're already going to the NBA. Because when the summer hits, the NBA workouts come along, it got to be second nature. You know what I'm saying? It can't be, oh, this and that. Like, no, we brought you in, we want to see what you can do because we like you. If we're going to give you fucking $40 million, why should we give you $40 million? You know what I'm saying? You already got to train for that. Same thing for high schoolers. We want the scholarship for $50,000 and room and board, everything paid for. For us to give you a scholarship, how the hell are we gonna give you a scholarship? You know what I'm saying? What's gonna make Duke, Coach K, me give you a scholarship? Why do you need to come play for me? So you gotta separate yourself and train as if you're already there or as if you're already going. You should already be thinking about college if you're in high school because it comes so fast. And in college, when you get to college, you just want to think about the pros if that's what you want to do. For sure, basketball it evolves. For anybody to make it to the NBA, like realistically, at this is if you can shoot 3-point ball really good, you can make it to the NBA. Like that's what it is. Like that's how it is nowadays. You know, if you're 6'5", 6'6", and you're somewhat strong and you really can knock it down, you're gonna have a chance because it's just like the Division I schools are not gonna miss you, and you start doing that, like yo, you got action. For smaller guards, you got to just be gritty. I don't think necessarily I would change anything. I would probably go harder at some things. Like when I had the opportunity to go to, when I got my associate's degree at my junior college, I could have went to any college in the country. I could have just walked on and got a scholarship the next year. And I chose Portland State because I thought I was going to go to Portland State, average 30, get some action at the NBA. Like that's what I thought was going to happen. Like it was perfect. So I did all that. I mean, I probably wish I'd made it to state, one state, but I didn't do that. And for college, I wish I'd have made it to the tournament, the dance. I've never been to the dance. I guess the only thing difference I would change in high school is just the academic part. I feel like I had like a 2.5, which is a C plus average. I feel like if I would have stayed after school much more knowing what I know now back then at 17, 16 years old. If I would have knew what I knew now back then, it'd have been a different route through my life for me, for sure. Because I would have did what I needed to do in order to get this, because this is going to come later on. But I didn't have no guidance at that time. But that's probably the only thing I probably would do differently. It's probably academics.